Last year, a buddy of mine left his gear in his car overnight and vandals stolen his whole rig. Today, I'm going to be showing you how you could probably recover from this with $500 or £500. This video is going to cover the guitar, the pedals, and what you might use to amplify your sound. First up, I'm going to start with the guitar. 365 on Anderton's website right now, a limited edition colour. This is the Squier Classic Vibe 60s Telecaster. This guitar will do everything you need. It's got some really nice frets. It's got great versatile pickups and a really versatile sound. Proper kind of old school bridge. It's got lovely binding, lovely colour. Feels really nice to play. Nice slim, kind of fast playing neck. But you could do pretty much any style of music with this guitar and it will sound great. So that's my first kind of instrument. The reason why I would choose this over, say, any other brand, it's a really well made instrument and it will cover pretty much any genre you would need. It's got that Fender design and the quality of these is really well known. The things that you got to look for if you're going to get one of these can pop out if a string snaps. At the back, these foils, you can just put a bit of double-sided tape on those if you wanted to fix it. Straight out of the box, these come really well set up. If you're going to do anything with them, my recommendation would be to change the electronics to something a little bit more robust, which you can get upgrade kits for not a lot of money at all. Tuners are good. It stays in tune really well. It looks good on stage, and there's quite a lot of pros using the Squiers these days as well. So this would be, first of all, my kind of choice for that. Coming in next would be this. Now this is the Sonicake PocketMaster. This is a wonder, and I've noticed that musical equipment modelling technology, there's a race to the bottom in terms of pricing. This runs off its own battery and it will last you 4 hours. You know, it's pretty good. You can load up some patches in here. This includes 3 effects banks, EQ, noise reduction, an overdrive, amplifier, reverb, delays, all within this sound. You can use IRs as well, and you can load NAM profiles. Now these aren't full fat NAM profiles, you've got 5 slots, but they do sound really good. It's really easy to control as well. So I'm going to show you how I would use this. I'd turn Bluetooth on, and I would also use, with my money, something like this. This is a MIDI controller called a Chocolate. And this is the Mark 1 Chocolate. I haven't gone for the fancy Mark 2. This cost me £17. This on eBay cost me £36 because I had a discount code. So together I have, you know, a rig. I can control the effects with this. So on here I've set it up so I can turn effects on, effects off. I can control various parameters really easily. It's an amazing feat of engineering, this is. So once I've sunk up my Bluetooth, look, I can turn on an effect there, another effect there, and my delay. So just each one of these could get me through a gig. I've got overdrive, 2 effects and a delay all on this. That's pretty much all I'm going to need for a lot of work, and then I can move my banks up and down here. Let's have a look at how this would sound in a minute. But the next thing I'm going to show you, to come well within my budget, is how I would amplify this. This is basically using a modeler like a UAFX line. So that's what I'm rocking here. I've got a UAFX line, I've got my microphone going, just so I can capture it. The microphone's in front of a little PA speaker, 8-inch PA speaker, weighs half the amount of all these amps. I'm gonna, this is like for people, this is for people who've been doing it that long We do a lot of gigs day in, day out. We're sick of carrying everything. You're more likely to get mugged on the way home. Take my PA speaker, don't take my amp, you know. So I've got two leads here going in, one going out into the interface, and I have my patch here. I'm just going to demonstrate to you a couple of patches. So on the Sonicake app itself, I've got my first patch. It's a NAMM profile, which was totally free, and it's of a super reverb. It's quite cool. So there, it sounds really nice. Right, so within that, I've got my super reverb. I've got a boost on. When I press my pedal, it will engage this effect. So one of the gigging effects that I might use would be tremolo. Another one is the drive. So the drives on here, it has two. OD butter, which is basically a Boss overdrive. I've also got my amp. I've got access to a nice delay, which I can press on my little chocolate thing. So that's my super reverb preset. I have some more. So this is my steel string singer style patch. Sounds really nice, clean. This is a NAMM profile again. I have a compressor on there, and what's really cool is there's quite a lot that you can use on the compressor. I've EQ'd it to be a bit warmer, so if I'm using like a Telecaster Sonic, the Telecaster functions purely on the bridge. Sounds cool. I also can put on a boost, so sometimes you get solo boost, you can put that on, and that's really good with the pedal. The delay on it is a slapback, and it has a fuzz, and the fuzz is quite cool, very kind of fuzz facey. And finally, I'm just going to demo my Marshall distortion patch. So sometimes if you get a rock tune, it's got a cool sound, this does. So just when you're choosing your amp, you can use these. We've got a Marshall JTM 45 here. So sounds great. So practically you could save the day with something like this. It will get you by, and you can build on it. So, you know, a few months down the line, you might want to upgrade your pickups, or you might want to upgrade your the Sonicake system to something a bit more comprehensive. But that would get you from A to B really easily, some cool patches that you can make really quickly. You can control them. You can use something like this M-Vave to control your sounds when you're on stage. And it also has a built-in tuner, a built-in looper, and a drum machine. It's just a fantastic bit of kit. I could not recommend these things enough. This channel was brought to you by people who like and subscribe to videos. If you like this, please give it a like and tell your friends. Thanks for watching.